Kia ora Gemini Collective, and welcome to the channel Tarot by Amber Sun. My name is Amber and I'm going to be doing your general tarot reading for the month of September 2022. These readings are general, so they will not resonate for everybody. However, if this does resonate for you, you can like and subscribe to my channel. That will help to support me in growing this channel to reach more people. And so the intention and the reason why I do these readings is to provide the collective with inspiration, hope, healing, and awareness. So today, this month, I'm going to be using the tarot deck, the Crow Tarot, and I'll be clarifying it with some oracle cards, the Moonology deck, and the Goddess Guidance oracle cards. So let's get into the reading for Gemini Collective. Gemini Collective, general reading. Throat chakra, communication, speaking. My throat is a little bit tight as I shuffle these cards. So there may be a significance with communication this month, Gemini, and either holding back information. I feel like this, whenever my throat starts to seize up, it refers to expression being held in, not being expressed through words, through the communication, which is very Gemini, right? That could be just a side message. All right, let's have a look at what's come out. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's get some more cards out. Okay, 2 cards popped out for this one, so I'll take them both. You got the 7, is it? 9 of Wands with the Moon. Clarify the 10 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands, interesting. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Knight of Cups. And clarifying the Queen of Pentacles is the Hierophant. Okay. This is reasonably positive reading, positive energy. It's kind of a flow on from last month's reading, Gemini. If you didn't see that, then I'd suggest you go and have a look at it, because I remember it having the 10 of Swords, which is endings, and I feel like this is a kind of flow on from last month, because now we've got this 10 of Cups, which is happiness, right? It's happiness, family, an overflowing of love and contentment within your life. And I feel like you've been working really hard, or you will be working really hard in the month of September with the 3 of Pentacles, building this foundation, trying to make a foundation strong, okay, trying to build up your emotional stability, and that energy is directed within your happiness, your home, your family, whatever you consider to be your emotional stability. That I just see you working really diligently on building that stability, that foundation. Because I think with the hardships that you went through last month, you have a deeper understanding, a deeper empathy for your situation. And so now you have this kind of firm belief that in order to sustain and keep this emotional stability, this emotional fulfillment, you need to work hard at it. And I see that energy coming through straight away for you, Gemini, working hard on building a solid foundation. And this can be, I just imagine, like a couple building a home together, and each person has their strengths and their talents, and when you utilize those together, it makes such a more stable foundation. So it's that energy. Now clarifying that is one. Okay, so is this Nine of Wands? Yeah, it's been a hard road for you to stay focused and stay on track with trying to build. Now, this building energy, this building of a solid foundation for you can relate to a work project, trying to make things more stable within your work sphere. But I do see that this comes from a place of, like, with the Nine of Wands, is that you're not giving up. Like, you're super, super determined in the month of September to make and build this foundation. Also, with birds, with the crows, building a nest together, making it strong, having the right materials, having the right placements, using, just the right amount of dirt and water to build this strong foundation. That's just kind of an example. There has been some fears around this, though, I do feel, which makes it even more rewarding with that Ten of Cups, because you're trying to, this energy of building a strong foundation is and comes from this fear and this hard work, this kind of lack of this battle that this crow has been through, all these battles. Like, they're not giving up, they still have that one wand. And I feel like this really determined energy from you, Gemini, in the beginning of September to keep this and create. See, even this card here, it's like the finishing product, that nest, and these two crows are enjoying the fulfillment and the stability and the emotional joy of having that firm foundation, that home. So there's something about stability and home for you, and trying to balance this energy out with the practical realities, I feel, of life, working, making the financial, having a financial source, maintaining it, and also, keeping an emotional fulfillment going. Which brings me to this, the next two cards, which are the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. And I feel like this is trying again to maintain balance. Some of you may, because this is high energy, right? The Five of Wands. See all these crows flying with their wands, and they're all kind of like, in some aspects, it's about having, like, there's high energy. And there's a whole lot of momentum is what I'm picking up from this one. So momentum in the direction of the Five of Swords. Having a victory, but at the cost of having to lose, having to cut out something from your life. Having to cut out, see these crows, some of them are, if you're this crow here with the yellow wand, and you have a direction in mind and a goal and a place to be and a thing to work on, these other crows are getting in the way. And I feel like some of you may need to get rid of some people that are taking up your time and energy, taking up your attention, like the energy is going nowhere with these certain individuals that are kind of, and it can also be about gossip, hearsay, you know, people talking and kind of trying to get your attention to stray you off this path of this stability that you've found, this emotional happiness that you have found. And I guess the message is to not get distracted in the month of September. And if you need to cut out some loose ends, some people that are toxic or energies that are coming into your space to take you off track, that basically their energy leads to nowhere, because you're on a mission. Okay, so don't be afraid to cut off people in order to have your victory, to have your space, to have your focus on building. And then we have the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So this is something, and it clearly shows here with the Ten of Cups, this is something that makes you happy on an emotional level. This is something that what you're trying to build and maintain is something that comes from your heart, you know, with the Knight of Cups. It's something that you revere, that you deem as being sacred to you in your life. Now, this can be a relationship, this can be a family home situation, this can be a project, whatever resonates for you. I don't like to get too picky with situations unless it really stands out to me. But yeah, this feels like home, family, stability. But apply it to your life as you will. But this isn't something that you feel is sacred to you, you know. This is from the heart space with that Knight of Cups. And not everybody can understand that, can understand what is important to your heart and why you're trying to build and create stability and stay focused. And so this can cause some sleepless nights, can cause some doubt, some worries in the mental space with those Nine of Swords, because it can be quite burdensome when you're not able to, I don't get a lot of support coming through for you for some reason. I feel like this is a Lone Ranger kind of energy, like this is something that you're trying to work on by yourself diligently. Oh, actually no, with the Three of Pentacles, you're trying to work alongside someone, and you may be working alongside your partner or your significant other person or your co-worker. There is another significant person here that is very supportive of you that you're trying to work with, but it's everything else that kind of gets in the way of this. Because I see here two crows again, and there's one crow down here. So you may have some sleepless nights, some worries, some doubts, some fears. How is this going to work? How am I going to be able to maintain this? How am I going to be able to keep building how am I going to get rid of any of the toxic energies or people or things that are taking my attention away from what it is I really want? That's the kind of energy with that Nine of Swords. But I don't see it being a problem, because we have the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant. So you're going to get out of that funk. And maybe that's the message here, is not to put too much time and worry and stress into the doubts around keeping this emotional happiness and stability in September, because the Queen of Pentacles is here. And this can also mean you're making, some of you may be coming into a commitment, making a relationship commitment. Some of you may be getting married. And so you're trying to work on building this, solid foundation for yourself. Some of you may be coming into a commitment of sorts. Yeah, now that I kind of look at it, I'm going to get some clarifying cards, but Queen of Pentacles energy is great. It's stability, it's nurturing, it's being able to juggle home life, work life, your spiritual nurturing, your physical nurturing. It's about abundance, but creating abundance for yourself, but in a way that is nurturing and balanced. And she's the queen on her throne. So you're in control. And it may be that you're doing a lot better with your finances in September, and that you will be doing better with your finances. Being able to stabilize your finances. Now, this key with the Hierophant. Some of you, this is talking about a commitment, like a relationship, and working together this month to maintain your emotional stability, and not following, your heart, and working together, creating and maintaining balance, sorting out your finances, getting rid of toxic energies and anything that takes away from this marriage or connection, commitment, high commitment. There's structure and stability coming into your month. By the end of September, you will be in a position of structure, stability. Your finances will be aligned. Your health and well-being will have a certain structure to it, and you'll be in a really, I like this energy for you, Gemini, towards the end of September. By the end of September, you'll be sitting comfortably, and things will be balanced because you put in the hard work. And if you remove these toxic energies and stay focused on what's important to you, I think you're going to come out of September really nicely, in a really nice energy. So I'm just going to get some Oracle clarifying cards, messages. Whoop. Okay, this one just flew out. Amy, I think that's how you pronounce it. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Yeah, this kind of relates to this row here. With all this worry and doubt with the Nine of Swords, you need to just, this Nine of Cups, the knights, they forge ahead, they take action on what their heart's true desire is. So that's just a confirmation message for you, Gemini, not to worry about, take a risk, don't get too caught up in the worries and fears, and just really listen to what your heart's intention is and take action. Don't be afraid to take a risk. Some of you may want to stabilize a connection, a relationship here. Maybe you'll be asking marriage. Just take a risk, maybe you'll be deepening a commitment. Don't be afraid to take action, basically. Any other messages from the... And my throat is still like... it's like nervous. So some of you may be building up the courage to ask someone's hand in marriage, or ask for a higher commitment, or ask for something. It's like this energy of like building up to ask someone something significant to you that creates this 10 of Cups, and you're working on it. And yeah, take a risk. Just do it. Follow your heart and you'll never go wrong, Gemini. Fertility. It is the perfect time, or Ostara. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yeah, I don't see any aces on this reading, which is new beginnings, right? But this bottom line here, give birth to new conditions, kind of gives me the energy of this 5 of Swords with the 5 of Wands, because you're having to recognize and eliminate what doesn't work for you, what's taking your attention and not giving back, what's like siphoning your energy. And by doing that, you're creating a new conditions, because you're working on this project. You're working diligently on this new project, and you don't need, you need to kind of assess where to chop off and lose things that are not serving your purpose. So let's grab a couple of Moonology cards to finish off the reading, Gemini. Hopefully this was helpful in some way or resonated. Gemini, what have we got? Have faith in your dreams. Okay, pretty standard. This is, again, kind of like leap of faith. So you got the word faith twice. So some of you may need to just like incorporate some faith with that Hierophant. You know, faith that everything's going to work out in your favor. Faith that everything is going to be, that what you're working on is going to be fruitful. And have faith in your dreams, waxing moon. And just looking at that image with the butterflies. Yeah, I like it. Good things. Faith brings hope in places where we're not able to see, and we don't have like concrete evidence or evidence in the practical world that what we're striving for has actually manifested, right? So as we're working diligently towards that, we just need to keep the faith. And with that Hierophant, yeah. And then we have full moon in Gemini. How fitting for you, Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if there's any doubts, I feel like the full moon in Gemini, you're coming into this abundance with the Queen of Pentacles by the end of September. All these kind of doubts and worries and fears or whatever that you may have, or just a question. Yeah, the answers are coming. So like I said about being able to ask this question that you're holding on to with that throat chakra energy, just have the faith that you're going to receive the answer in the month of September. It's coming to fruition. It's coming to full moon energy. And it may be that by the next full moon you will receive the answer. I'm not sure. And I'll just grab one more card, which is you're very close to achieving your goal. And I definitely feel that energy that you're working really diligently in September. So keep going, have faith, and you will reach your goal. So I'm going to close the reading now, Gemini, and I'll see you again next time. Ka kite anō.